Once in a decade opportunity for silver. This says crucial insights for 2024 investors, the importance of silver prices. In this video, I'm going to show you how this is the time to get in on silver, and it's once in a decade because what's coming down the road as these months of 2024 roll out to an end, and as we enter the coming years, silver is just going to push higher and higher. And if you're feeling like I am, that gold is totally out of reach, that you missed the boat on gold, this video is for you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I post 2 videos per day. This really helps to get this information out there. Hit those buttons. It really helps a lot. So check this out. This says that at a time when global economic tremors still haven't settled, the silver metal has come as an important asset for many investors. And you and I, as silver stackers, we don't see ourselves as investors. We see ourselves as accumulating a precious metal that gives us a safe store of wealth and at the very least an opportunity to barter when everything really hits the fan. But when it comes down to it, if you're stacking silver and you're holding this metal for years, it is an investment. You're putting money in one area, and you would like to see that accumulate in wealth, of course. So there is always some kind of investment part. And this says, looking at shaky and financial markets, we really have to look at silver. The silver market is highly volatile and offers opportunities for large profits, even in the most turbulent economic times as we see here in 2024, and certainly during an election year. This says the current silver market trends. In 2024, prices of silver have fluctuated the last few years due to many factors that are on the global board. Just released data shows that silver is currently trading, really this says 24, but they're talking about paper. For you and I, we're looking at $30 as of this recording, and this past week we're hovering $29 to $30 for spot price of silver. Now that is within reach for us, and really as the next coming months play out, and we see the hopes of inflation being placed under control, we see quantitative easing being pulled back more. We're going to see changes in the value of the dollar. We're going to see changes in interest rates. You're going to see people taking more risks. And when that happens, funds can be pulled from the safe store of wealth of silver. So that's one option that we have to keep an eye on as these months rolled out. It's what's really going to push our silver price up is this right here, industrial demand. For instance, it says silver has numerous unique properties that make it indispensable in the world of electronics, solar energy, medical devices, a continuation of the green technology expansion, solar power. This is just taking off. It's all taking off. Geopolitical uncertainty, silver, like gold and most other metals used for hundreds of years, they're trading on its prices to rise up because global geopolitical tensions impact precious metals. And along with tensions impacting precious metals, the accumulation of these precious metals by major countries like India and China that impacts our spot price of silver. So we know that China is in on silver. We know they need that silver for solar, for EVs. They need it for that industry. They want to be on the top. And we see that impacting our spot price of silver. It certainly impacted the spot price of gold. Look at how gold shot up when China was all in on gold for years. And last May, we saw our big spike to our all-time high. And we're still there. We're still at our all-time high for gold. Here, inflation and currency changes, this is exactly what we're going through. The ongoing global supply chain disruptions have exacerbated inflationary pressures, driving up the cost of goods and services, further increasing the attractiveness of silver as a store of wealth. Investors are increasingly turning to safe haven assets like precious metals amid rising inflation. And we're looking at the rest of 2024. How to invest in silver in 2024? Well, if you ask me, it's not ETFs, it's physical right here. It's physical, it's coins and bars, and it's having that wealth in your hands. That's what got us into stacking silver to begin with. And that has shown us that if you're like me and you started stacking silver back when it was in the single digits, back when silver was between $5 to $10 an ounce, those days, I mean, we were seen as foolish. We were looked at the way people look at copper today. Because copper's so cheap. You could buy copper bricks for nothing. And That's how us as silver stackers, when we started, we were looking at that. But well, look, now we're up to $30 an ounce, and we're just going to keep pushing higher. So it's a long game. Silver is a long game. You got to stay in there for not just years, decades. That's how silver works. You watch that silver to gold ratio, you watch it tighten up, you swap out to get some gold, and then you're in the league of gold. So that's the silver stacking method that I've always followed. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really helps. I'll see you guys